Just finished work and I work about 5 hours teaching English and I get about $150. So hopefully I don't have to do this job next year if this vlog picks up and I get more views. And so if you're watching this and you're not really interested, you can just let the video just run its course so I can get more views. So I need a camera for my vlog. Oh, look at this house. Actually, I'm in a suburb of Osaka and it's like in a rich area. There's a lot of nice big houses around here, but I was saying I'm gonna go down to a couple of electronic stores where they sell used cameras, and I'm looking between look at this house. So I'm looking between, this house is huge. They even have palm trees. So I'm looking between a Canon M50 or a Panasonic G7 or a Sony camcorder, the X3000. So I'm gonna check if they have any deals or if there's any used ones out there, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. This should be vlog number 3 or 4. Okay. So I'm kind of new to this, and so I feel very awkward walking around with this camera, my phone, on the outside of the camera facing me. But hopefully I'll go to a couple of stores, and then I'm going to meet a friend that's coming out of town for some food, and maybe I can share that experience with you guys. So I'll be going to a couple of stores and checking out different places. In Namba is the city center. It's a really nice day today, and I'll be meeting my a friend that's visiting in Japan. I think he's here on business, and I'll be having dinner with him, and maybe I can share that experience with you guys. So I was thinking before I go to Namba that we'll go to one electronic store in Umeda, which is another popular place. There's a lot of people here. This is kind of the main hub in Osaka. Usually it's either Umeda or Namba, and there's a lot of people here. I can just show you what they have here. It's pretty much the biggest electronic store in Japan, Yodobashi or Bic Camera. Those are the two big ones. These are two big malls over here. I'm on number 3 right now. And then upstairs usually there's a lot of nice restaurants on the 8th floor. I gotta go 4 down. here. Tripods. Flash. Tripods. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm not really a professional. Let's see. Alright, this looks good. The A7, $1,000. Well, I didn't find any secondhand cameras at the store. They only had new cameras, and I feel like a lot of them are very expensive. I feel like you can get them cheaper on Amazon. So we're gonna get out of here and then go to Namba, because I know for a fact that at Bic Camera they have second-hand cameras. But I want to hear this guy play the flute. I want to show you guys. I think he's letting the girl take her turn singing her song. But this guy plays the flute, so I'm gonna wait a little and see if he's gonna play next. Look at that car. I see some crazy cars here. Oh my gosh. Where's he trying to go with this? Where's he trying to go with this car? So before I go, I found another place here on the second floor. Let's see what they have here. Alright, so I found two more used camera shops in this area, so I'm going to take you to both of them right now and see what they got. Alright, so I forgot to mention where these places are. So the first used camera store is going to be across the street from the Yodobashi camera, and this one is on B1 underneath the train station of the JR in Umeda. They don't really have much of a selection, so I'm going to try to go to another place. So if you ever see this uncle here, not uncle, this chef guy, you should get one of these cheesecakes. They're everywhere and they're franchised. And there's always a line during the nighttime. You want to be on YouTube? No one's going to be watching. This is my friend Scott.
San Francisco. What's up?
I don't think anybody's going to watch this, so.
Dude, do you know that? Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, pretty good seat. View. Okay.
Hello, we are yakitori. Alright, so out of the 5 camera stores that I went to, the 3 only had there were only 3 that were second-hand camera stores. So I went back to 2 yesterday, and I found a camera that I wanted, and so that guy saved it for me, and he said that I can trade in my old camera for $150. The camera body was about $500, and the lens was about $100. So I'm gonna go pick it up today after I get a haircut and go see my eye doctor. And also I'll list all the camera stores that I went to down below.
JR 西日本をご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。この電車は環状線内回り、西九条、弁天町、天王寺方面行きです。次は福島に停まります。お出口は右側です。This is the Osaka Loop Line train to Nishikujo, Bentencho, and Tennoji. The next station.
Alright, so this is Tennoji, and actually this is the tallest building in Japan. And I'm gonna do a further review later and do a walk around and go to these places later in future videos. But for now I need to go get a haircut and go pick up that camera. So. And in future videos I want to go in that tower over there, and we'll go up this this tall building here. And there's an observatory deck upstairs. It's pretty cool. there's also a big mall here. Alright, so I just finished my haircut, and I'll show you, they're always having concerts here.
ということで、女子やですね、お越しの皆さん、はじめまして、僕たちがなにわめちゃめちゃイケメンアイドルグループ、せーの、トリナウエストです。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。はい、またメンバー自己紹介させていただくんですけども、今日ちょっとね、私立の関係上。
So I just finished getting out of the doctor, and I'm gonna head over to get the camera. They already got Christmas stuff going up. Interesting. Okay, so I made it to the camera shop. It's right across the street from Yodobashi Camera. And so the camera that I'm choosing is, I was looking for an M50, and actually this is a Kiss M, which I read that it's the Japanese version of the M50, a Canon EOS Kiss M. So the original price for a Canon EOS Kiss M in Japan would be about 80,000, so it's about $800, and then they're selling it secondhand for about 50. And then the lens, so it's a little bit of a wider lens. They're selling it for about $100, and it originally goes for $200. So I'm going to trade in my camera and pick up this camera right now. So when entering the camera store, you need to go upstairs, follow this old man or grandpa. Alright guys, I bought the camera, but also this place is tax-free. So the tax is 10%. It just went up from 8% to 10%, and actually I could have saved like $30 because the tax was $3,500. So you can come here and buy a used camera. Also too, if you buy I think the only camera you can buy is a Canon, because the Sony and the Panasonic and the Fuji, you can't switch languages, so it'll only be in Japanese. So if you're to buy a used camera, you probably have to go off with Canon, but it's a pretty good deal. I only bought the body actually. So the original price for this camera was like 80,000. I saw on Amazon, and I bought it for, because it was on sale for 49,000 yen, but because of the trade-in, they gave me a little bit of a discount, so it was out to 46,000 yen, which is about $460. And then they gave me like $100 off for my camera. So I ended up paying 35,000, which is $350. So yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go to another, I'm going to go to the other secondhand camera store to buy a lens, because they only had the kit lens, and I didn't want that. So yeah.